In this tutorial we're going to talk about strings. We're going to show you how to assign strings to layers. We're going to use layers to plot solid colours in closed strings. We're going to use layers to specify which attributes are plotted on strings. We're going to use layers to hatch closed strings. So if you look in your my document CDS4 directory and look for a job CL1. It should have been installed with CDS4. This is just a mock-up subdivision. Now if you click on strings and attributes, these are different layers that are in the job. We've got 3 layers in this job: layer 0, small and villas. Now some of these strings have already been allocated to these layers. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to show you how to fill in a closed lot if it's on a certain layer. So select the, now we know the villas, these are the villas just down here, and they've been assigned to that layer. I'll show you how to assign some lots to layers for later on, but that's what they've already been done here. So you click on the fill button, and also then you click on the fill color and select green. Click OK and OK. Now you'll see those strings have a solid color of green in them now. Now I'm going to show you how to specify some different string attributes here now. So click on string attributes again, and we're set up in layer 0, and I'm going to show you how you can specify some string IDs so we can see what the name of some of these lots are. So you click on that. So this relates to layer 0. If you want to do layer small, you click on the small and fill this in, but we're on layer 0. We want string IDs and a size of, say, 4 meters. So it's if you're in feet, it'd be 4 feet. If you're in meters, it's in meters. Depends on the scale of your job, what number you'd put in here, but we'll just try 4 to start with. And just click OK. Now you can see on the screen the strings that were in layer 0, and now I've got a string ID on them. So you can see that's an ID 116. It's 124. If you look back in here, there's some other options in here. You can set up areas. You can show bearing. Now attributes there, things you can set for each individual string. They can display those. You can display bearings and distances. So if you just want to click bearings, go OK. You'll see each of those lines that are in this on layer 0 have got a bearing displayed. With this too, like we can have different attributes for different layers. So assume we've already set up the villas layer. Let's go to the smalls layer. We'll say that's for fill, and we'll set a red color on that. And OK. So that shows you how you can differentiate between layers if you want to have different colors on different layers. Now we can also use layers to show a road center line. Now we've got a couple of roads in here and they're on layer 0. Now we want them in their own layer. So to do that, first of all we need to define a new layer. So click on View, and under this, where is it? Under Modes, Layers. And let's insert a new layer, roads, and click on insert new layer. OK. Now we need to select these strings, so just left click on that string, left click on that string, right mouse button to alter, and we want to set folder roads. Okay. Now hit the escape key. Now we've got our own layer for these two things. Now we want to show the half angle offset along here. So click on string attributes. Now it's up there on the roads layer. So click on roads. So let's click on change half angle offset. Say 4 meters. Click OK. So 0, 20, 40, 60, and there's some other options you can set in there. You can set a minimum separation. You can also have you can have extra changes, say if we want them at 10 meter intervals. Yeah. Extra. Interval 10. Okay. Yep, don't know what happened the first time. I think I didn't hit the OK button or didn't jump out of the field, but that's if you want them every 10 meters. I'm now going to explain how we can use some hatching in CDS. Now if you look at the job, we can see there's a quart bowl in here. We want to hatch that. So first of all, we've got to, as we did the fills, we want to put this string here on its own layer. So select the string and right click and alter, and we're going to change the, actually before we do that we've got to actually have a layer there. So click on cancel, go into, hit the escape button, go into strings, attributes, and we want a layer and we're going to call it bowl, so we just write in bowl here. Click insert a new layer, so we've got the bowl thing in there. And click OK. Now we'll just left click here, alter, and layer, bowl, click OK. Hit the escape key again. Now it's not hatched yet, so we need to tell it how to hatch it. So go over to strings, attributes, and look at the bowl there, just scroll across a bit. That's the second one down. So click hatch. We'll call the hatch name of, yeah, just hit this little combo box down button. I'll put a brick pattern in here. So select the hatch name, brick, select the hatch size, just call it 1, it should have defaulted to 1. And click OK. So now we can see it's hatched. And we can change the density of the hatch if we want. We can change it to, if you want it twice as dense, or half as dense. So you put 0.5 in, it's twice as dense, put 2 in, it's half as dense. Okay, that's how we hatch a closed string.